Hello, hello. Greetings. So, I got a special treat for you today. We've got a lot of people commenting on the video that we did about our date night and what we cooked for dinner, and it was called Michukulo Chili Chicken. And I gave it that name, but we've had a lot of you guys asking about, what it was because it looked like it was really good. So today, I'm cooking Michukulo chili chicken, and I thought, well, hey, you guys want to see some cooking stuff? Well, might be this is a good time to show you how you make it. All right? So, first of all, come a little closer. I have chicken breasts, big, voluptuous chicken breasts. They're like really big, and they're so big I had to cut them in half. Yeah. So what I did is I cut them in half. I haven't done this one yet; it's still frozen. But I cut it in half and slice it into chunks. Little bite-sized chunks. I'm just going to start the stove here. I put in some oil in the pan and cook it on medium heat. And then I make a flour mixture with, flour and salt and pepper and really anything. I think I put in a little bit of taco seasoning, just like a teaspoon or so, just to give it a little bit of flair. You can put in hot, spicy chilies, or really anything that turns you crank, you can put in there, right? To coat it. So I like to semi-cook, brown the chicken, if you will, in the frying pan first. And I've already washed my hands, so the pan's getting hot. And I'm just going to make sure that it's covered in oil here. And then you just put in your, nice little sized chunks of chicken in the pan to saute them. Just kind of want to brown them all over because that's how I do it, and that's what you do. Yeah. I think my pan could have been a little bit hotter, but that's okay because while these are cooking, I'm going to show you what I do with the chicken to slice it. So you also use poblano peppers. That's kind of the secret ingredient or the main ingredient besides the chicken. And that is the kind of chilies that you use to make chili rellenos, which I don't make. But they're nice, big, dark green, really flavorful chilies. But they're not always like really hot chilies. Yeah. Anyway, so I have those. I'm preparing those right now. They are actually, well, we have to, I'll tell you in a minute. Don't get me going. I've already washed this chicken. It's semi-frozen. And because look at the size, this is just 1/2 of a breast. Oh, I've already cut it in half, so there you go. Right? So now I just slice them into nice sized chunks. And like so. Still a little frozen, so it's a little harder to chop. And then I just put them in my flour mixture here, which I will do right now and let them get soaked up. Hope you're liking this. It's really good. Yeah, it's a really good recipe. Everybody seems to like it. So then you just shake up your chicken pieces with your flour mixture, salt and pepper and any kind of little spice that you like. And then, yeah, so I'm just gonna let this stuff cook. I gotta wash my hands, so hang on. So here we are. I already have one batch of the chicken already sauteed lightly, and I'm just browning the last little bit here. And And then, while that's doing that, I'm just going to turn it down so that I have time to talk to you about the chilies. So I already have, here's the poblano pepper. And what we did to it is, they're beautiful peppers. And in order to get this, you have to take the skin off. And so in order to do that, you either can roast it on top of like your gas stove, or what we do now is we put them in the oven on broil and just kind of flip them, and they start to bubble and you know, get hot and stuff. And then when they're done that, you take them out of the oven and you put them into a plastic bag and let them sweat in there. And that is what makes the skins come off easily. So I already have one done here, and I'm just going to show you how easily it just pulls right off, right? I mean, it just, and it's nicer without the skin on it. You can do it with it, but I always like to take the skin off. Yeah, so we do that. And then once we have all the skin off, then we cut them open and take out the seeds and the membrane inside, if you don't want the seeds. Yeah, just cut that right out. And you can either rinse them or they've already been washed, so just take the seeds out. And then I slice them into, you can really slice them any way you like them, but lately I've just been like slicing them in squares, like so. And then, and that's what you do. I gotta deal with my chicken. Yeah, it's ready. So I'm gonna take the chicken out. It's just enough to brown it, right? Kind of get it semi-cooked. Yeah. Get it semi-cooked. And then wait a minute. There's something terribly wrong here. Terribly wrong. I do not have my refreshment in my hand. Momentito. You know, it's not an easy task doing all this cooking. Like putting beer in that. Get nice and cold. Oh. Well, anyway. So, I just gotta take a little pause because cook it first. Got it. Yeti. Drinking it in my Yeti cup. Yeti. Chicken's done. Turning it off. Okay. Now here's my, it's about a 9 by 8, 8 by 11 or something like that. 9 by, I don't know. It's the size. And you can make it as much as you want or as little as you want. I'm making a big batch because we like it left over. Yeah, okay, so just throw that in there, and I just kind of, you know, like lay it out, like nice, layered in there. And then I'm going to take some oil, and I'm going to saute out some garlic and onion, just because garlic and onion is good with everything, right? So we're gonna do that. Ooh. And then it'll cook. And then you put it over top, and I'm gonna finish peeling this chili, and saute up these garlic and onions, and I'll be right back. So the chicken is cooked, it's in the pan. I've sauteed up the onions and garlic. The chili is cut into little squares. And now I take some cream, like sour cream, and I mix that with a little bit of milk to give it some not too thickness. And I'll whisk it up. Yeah, I need one of these too. My spatula. Okay, so I'm just gonna take, let's see, I don't know. This is like just a little less than half of a container full. So I'll put all that in. Oh, and just to let you know, if you're on a diet, this is not the recipe for you, okay? It is not a diet food recipe. No, absolutely not. You will not lose pounds by eating this machucalo chili chicken. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more than that in, and I have another container here that I have to get in there. And these things are really hard to get off. Nothing's getting in there, boy, that's for sure. Yeah, so, and then I'll just take a little bit, I don't know. See, that's probably about maybe a cup, maybe a little bit more than a cup. So let's make it, I don't know, like 2 cups, say. Let's just call it 2 cups-ish. Everything's, you know. Oh, that's plenty. 2 cups might be a little too much. So I'm going to thin it down a little bit with some milk. And then into this, I just mix it all up. Ooh. Slight error there. Yeah. And mix it all up, and I put in, what am I going to put in? I'm going to put in, they have some really cool hot chili oil here. And it's, we use it on everything. It's just really good. It's hot, 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 and it's good, good, good. So yeah, I'm just gonna whisk that up so that it's not too thick, right? And then I'm gonna put in some of my little hot oil because we like things a little spicy, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's really hot, so I know I'm gonna put that's probably enough. Like I said, it's pretty warm, so well, maybe I'll just put a little bit more. Because we do like it hot. Because when you're hot, right? I know, it is hot. So I'll whisk that in. Oh, so good. And I can just give it a little. Yeah, it's got a little bite to it. I could probably put in a little bit more. I think I will. Because you know what I said. Some like it real hot. Yeah, so a little bit more of that. And what else? Anything. You know, whatever, like you put some curry in there, or you could just salt and pepper. Oh, maybe I'll do that. I got some of that. Put a little pepper. Put in some salt. Yeah, salt. Oh yeah, that's good. And then a mix, okay? So this is what's going to pour this over top of the whole thing. All right, I'm just gonna put this back in the fridge real quick. Okay, so now we start to build the machucalo chili chicken. Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait a minute. Pause for the cause from my Yeti. Oh, ice cold. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the, let's move over here so it's not really slipping around. I've placed the chicken in here, you know, nice and evenly, laying as flat as it can. And then you take the garlic and onion, because really good is garlic and onion for everything, anytime, anywhere, right? And really, you know, again, you can put anything in. If you have some vegetable that you want to throw in there, like, I don't know, green beans or, I don't know, anything. You can put anything in it. Door's wide open. Use your creativity or your imagination. Anyways, okay, so we just put that, spread that all over nicely. Right? Like that. And then you layer, place on your chili, cut up chili. Just gonna, so that it's evenly spread throughout your chili chicken, and make it look nice if you like. If you don't want it to look nice, just throw it on there. Just throw it on there if you want to. I don't normally do that. I like to place it nicely. But you get the picture. All right, so now what I do is I take this mixture here and I pour it on top of the chili and the chicken. Just pour it all over. Oh, so good. Oh yeah, look at that. Right? Yeah, man. This is gonna be good. Everybody loves it. Yeah. Oh, and also, if you guys are interested in actually getting the written recipe, because you might not have, caught all of this, then go to our Fungrannies website. That's fungrannies.com, and you can email us, and we will we'll send you the recipe. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's basically it, and then the other part that is not the other part that is not the diet part either. Oh, so good. Is the cheese. Then you take it now, and you can either grate the cheese. I don't, because I always cut myself. I slice it because it's easier, and I really don't like washing the grater. That's really what it comes down to. So I just cut them, and then you just place them on top, nice and evenly placed little pieces of cheese. And I just called it queso. Well, it is queso, but and you could use, I don't know, you could use like what's it called, mozzarella, or you could use I don't know if I'd use cheddar cheese, but yeah, or like jack cheese or Monterey or something like that, right? Some kind of a white cheese, or any cheese that strikes your fancy. You got a special kind of cheese you like? Well, you just put it on there. Like, anything goes, right? No rules. There are no rules here in the game of Machucalo chili chicken. As long as you do that the way I told you, you'll be fine. Oh, looks like I got a little extra cheese here. Oh, that's a big fat one. Okay, so, and then, once you get all this on here like that, it's ready to go into the oven. And the chicken's already, pretty par cooked, so it doesn't take that long. And so yeah, I'm gonna pop it into the oven, and we're gonna let it cook in there at about 350 for, I don't know, 45 to an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, something like that, till it looks like it's done. Okay, so that's it. That's all. I mean, it's pretty darn easy. Okay. subscribe, share, like, go on over to Fungrannies. And if you make this, I hope you really enjoy it. Please let us know if you liked it, okay? Ta-ta, adios. Hey, so the Michicolo chili chicken is done. It's been in the oven for a good hour. And now I'm gonna take it out and we're gonna eat it. I just gotta show you how good it looks. Sure hope I don't drop it. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, yeah, mama. That's so good. It's all bubbly and Okay, so adios, bon appetit, provecho.